Hello, and welcome to the millions and millions and millions of people who are listening. By the way, I'm only joking. Yeah. Seriously, I'm only joking. Okay, so what are we doing here? Oh, yeah, bit of super glue. A little bit of Roy Mercer there for people who recognise it from other streams. Hello, everybody. We've got Anarchy Television, we've got Mystical, we've got Age Up, we've got Eddie in. Eddie's new. He's a nice guy. And of course, we got Carl and Alison. The links have been sent out if anybody wants to come and join me here tonight. Yesterday's stream didn't happen, as you probably saw on the little promo for today, due to the fact I didn't have an internet connection. Damn. God, I was cheesed off. Anyway, just to let you know, guys, we are also streaming on PSYOP at the moment. It's the Christian Magician. Hi, I met you yesterday, I remember. How are you doing? All the way from Tennessee. Ajax Texas, if I remember right. Miss Jade, hello. You don't hear music. You didn't hear any music. Oh well. I can't win them all, can I? Yeah. I don't know what time you tuned in onto PSYOP. I can't play music on here, unfortunately. It does look as if it's struggling a little bit on the old PSYOP. I'm not sure the reason why. Probably because it's still in development, as they say. But anyway, got a few ideas floating around to do some different things for a change, but I could really do with some people up on the panel. It's going to be a little bit difficult otherwise. I'm not going to do a quiz as such, but hey, we'll think of something as we go along. Christian Magician, I have no problems how long you stay. It's really nice that you've come along and shown your support. Usually we do this on a Friday, as I say, but yesterday I didn't get the internet. There was a local outage, unfortunately, which caused a few problems. I couldn't get online. And then when I realised how to use my phone to be able to put a message up, it was around about 9 o'clock or something. So my apologies. I'm used to using old-fashioned things like a PC. Anyway, the links that I sent out for yesterday for coming up on the chat, you can use today. They should be good to go, all things being equal. Hello, Paul Sue. How you doing? So a couple of questions which sort of came along was, or ideas, I should say, is what is your most embarrassing injury? How did it happen? Now, if anybody really wants to own up to anything like that, please come on up or put it into the chat. Unfortunately, the person who's had some embarrassing injuries hasn't been able to make it. So that will be embarrassing for them when I do speak to them. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to sort anything out, as I say, with the internet going down yesterday evening, UK time. That's the reason why I couldn't get hold of you, Christian Magician, but yeah, I will be doing so. I want to, if possible, get you onto the show and do a few magic acts, and we can have a chat regarding whatever you want, really. Right, Eddie, I emailed you the link. It's gone through to your email address. Just open up your email and just click on it, and you'll be able to come up. This is how, unfortunately, we have to do things. So I've sent them out in Telegram. I've sent them out in Skype. I've sent them out. Where else? Everywhere. Discord. So yeah, they're all out there. It's a first come first served basis. I can only get 5 on here, 5 guests at a time. But hopefully we'll be able to sort something out. If you wouldn't mind passing out everybody's links, you've those who've got blue next to them. I can't remember who's got blue these days. We had to do a call because we had a bit of a situation with some of the mods. So rather than have everybody modded, we decided, the backroom staff and myself, that we would stop doing that. But you know what? I might just bring it back in for the time being, because I want everybody to be able to share their links. And to be honest, as long as you don't abuse anything, there shouldn't be any issues at all. Okay. Right, there we go. Everybody who's here should now be modded, as they say. So throw your own links out. Carl, Alison, if you go to, hey up, we found somebody. Hello, Eddie.
Hello, Graham.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Oh, now I've got the internet back. Fantastic. Eddie, only a few people will know you. I came across you on one of the American channels, I believe.
Yeah, it was Hippie channel, if I'm not mistaken.
Hippie's channel and a couple of others, I think. You play guitar and sing a bit.
Yeah.
And if I can't work out your accent, whether it's north or south over in Ireland.
It won't be south.
It's south. The real Ireland, as they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just
mainly the capital.
right. Dublin.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. I don't know whether you want to or not. This is very ad lib, to say the least, because it always is here. If you've got time to spare and you want to play a tune, you're more than welcome to. It helps break things up. Carl and Alison, they also play tunes as well. They've got their own equipment, and they do a lot of jamming on their channel. I think that part of the problem is lag, to be honest, sometimes, especially when you're sharing StreamYard, people get it at different rates. So singing together in harmony is something which is a problem at times, apparently. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Eddie.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a song called "Streets of London." And
Streets of London.
yeah,
That's from the 70s, if I remember right, or the 60s. I can't remember. I know it's old, oldish. Probably not quite as old as me, though. But whenever you want to, you can, as I say, burst into song. Whatever you wish to do, you can have your mic, your camera on. You don't have to, you know. Stay with the camera off. Carl and Alison, if you want to come up, you're more than welcome. My friends from Liverpool. Sometimes we have to put the subtitles on so I can understand them. Hey, Jots, if you're still here, you're more than welcome to come up. You know that. So I'll shut up and let you play.
have you seen the old man in the closed down market, picking up the papers in his worn out shoes? In his eyes you see no pride, held loosely by his side. Yesterday's paper telling yesterday's news. So how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? So let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. Have you seen the old girl who walks the streets of London, dirt in her hair and her clothes in red? She's no time for talking, she just keeps right on walking, carrying her home to carry her bag. So how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? So let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. In an all-night cafe at 11:15, same old man sitting there on his own, looking at the world over the rim of his teacup. Each tea lasts an hour, and he wanders home alone. So how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? So let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. Have you seen the old man outside the seaman's mission? Memory fading, metal ribbons he wears. In our winter city, the rain cries a little pity for one more forgotten hero and a world that doesn't care. So how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? So let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind.
Thanks, Eddie. Yeah, this is a little bit strange. People are not used to live music played so well, I must admit, from my perspective. Eddie sings different songs, not necessarily all folk or country or whatever. It's all different stuff. The reason why the internet went down, I have no reason, understanding of it, other than somebody knocked over a cabinet somewhere. And basically, we all got turned off from the internet. So they got it up and running. I must admit, they did get it up and running within a few hours, but unfortunately, I missed the timing. So that's why it didn't happen. So, Eddie, how many tracks do you play? Just out of curiosity, and am I right in thinking it's not just folk songs?
No, it's quite a quite a number of songs. I mean, I can play fast songs. I can play like I mean, like that. Like it's fundamentally anywhere between like from the 1930s all the way to present day. I can do so. I've got like quite a not not like quite an array of songs anyway. So it's
Hmm. I to say it was just what it is I put in. I think it's a little bit of confusion regarding the title. So let me just change the title to what it was going to be originally, which is what's next. What happens next? There you go. Oh, I can't change it. He won't let me. Hey, such is life.
well,
Right.
change on my end anyway.
Yeah, no, it's just the title thing that's confusing people.
Yeah.
It won't be the first time, it won't be the last. Yeah. Um, and on the queue is trying to decipher the title. Ignore the title. The titles will get changed at a later date. Um, Once I've figured out how to change it, I don't think you can change it while it's live. That's what the problem is, and I forgot to change it. So my apologies. Yeah, we've had an eventful week over in the UK or Great Britain. You know,
Yeah.
we got
Sorry for the loss.
well, we lost one prime minister, got another one put in its place. Then we lost a monarchy. Then we got another one put in its place. Do you know what? It's terrible. It just gets worse.
Yeah.
For any loyalists out there, I understand, you have a loss, etc. But we now have a king for the first time in 70 years, allegedly. Um, I'm not sure what the process is, but I just know that it's been announced today that we got a bank holiday on Monday the 19th, so we can all sit glued to our TV sets and watch the funeral.
Yeah.
I won't be doing that, but that's down to everyone. Um, Hello, Indy. How you doing, mate? Um, I just have no real, you know, concerns about it, etc. I don't mind. It has no bearing on my life at all. Who is the figurehead and who isn't? So that's enough on that one. Unless somebody else wants to bring it up, I have no problem. We can discuss anything within reason. But hey ho. So Eddie, you're in Dublin. Funny enough, I'm looks as though I'm going to go over to Dublin for a week. Well, Southern Ireland anyway, Era.
Yeah.
Um, I've got to figure out how to get there yet because I'm not flying. Do you drive on the left or on the right over there? And it is a serious question.
Uh, I think we're on the left as far as I
Same
know.
as us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right. I don't have to worry too much about it. Because when I go over, I'll be taking the ferry and taking the car. Because once you're over there, you've got to be able to get around from A to B. And it's pointless hiring a car when I've got a car. So might as well just jump on a ferry. I've just got to figure out where I'm going to be getting the ferry from. I think it would probably be Liverpool. I'm not sure.
As far as I know, I mean, from what I remember, it would be Holyhead.
Oh, is it Holyhead? Right. Oh, that's even better. That's easier to get to. Must be Northern Ireland, which I'm thinking of, unless we both go from there. You know.
Where would you be located?
Sorry.
Whereabouts would you be located in England?
Oh, where am I? Northwest, mate. Northwest. Central? No, actually, no. In the Greater Manchester area.
Okay.
It's all right until the internet goes down, and then you just go, oh shit, what do I do next? You know.
I have relations over there, so
You have relations.
yeah,
Yeah.
in Bury.
Oh, Bury. Yeah. Yep. No, Bury. Driven through there sometime. Oh, right. So there's loads of people in London at Buckingham Palace. Right. Okay. I don't know what time it is in different. You're going live Christian Magician at around 5:30 p.m. Central Time. That's what, about 5 hours behind us, I think. 6 hours.
No, Central Time is 6 hours.
6 hours. Thank you. I love being corrected.
Yeah, we're 6 hours ahead.
Yeah. Well, I hope the weather stays okay for you so that you can do your live. You know, all I've seen is loads of flowers in the last few days being left, and I'm thinking, who's winning this? Because what's the bet? And the price of the flowers went up all of a sudden the other day. There's always going to be someone making an extra few quid or so out of something like this, unfortunately. Not to mention the commemorative stuff, you know. Hello, Jamie. How you doing, mate? Toe for life. Another one of our friends from across the pond. Nice for you to nip in and say hello. Yeah, there's a couple of people in the chat saying, you know, what a waste of money. Indy, you know my views on things like this. Each to their own. You know, I personally agree with you. The amount of money it's going to cost to put Liz under the ground is going to be astronomical. But I suppose we got some insurance for it to sort it out.
I think it's too tall of a task for.
It's what? Sorry.
I think it's too tall of a task for.
Yeah. Oh well. Oh. Hey, hang on. She's a lizard. Sorry. Keep it nice and respectful, please.
What's her name? Liz Tulls or something like that. It's some weird name at the end, is it?
The ex-queen.
No, the prime minister.
Oh God, Miss Trust. Trust,
is it? Trust.
Yeah, Truss. That's the one.
Yeah.
There's no T on the end of it. Yeah, another puppet. Unfortunately, I don't really like getting into Liz Truss. Thank you. I don't like getting into lots of politics in here. To be honest,
I'm not big on politics myself. But...
Yeah, I do politics, but I suppose this isn't a Friday night; it's a Saturday night, so there's a little bit of leeway. It's just one of those things that happens, you know. I was looking at various things, and apparently we have what's it called now? 12 days of mourning. The last day is when she gets put underground, etc. Indy's right. We've now got Charlie the Third coming up. We
Hey,
got
Sas.
Sasquatch. How you doing? Thanks for dropping in, mate. If somebody asked me what I was doing, I don't know, because this is actually worse than Sasquatch. He doesn't do anything in, you know. He's got an idea, and that's about it. And I don't have an idea tonight. I'm sorry. Something I didn't prepare earlier. I'm so glad you came up, Eddie. Otherwise, I'd just been talking to myself.
Yeah.
The way things are going.
Well, I did promise you I would be here, so.
Yeah, but I must say, originally it was going to be last night, and then it was tonight. I was going to check with you on with email when you're available, because you're getting quite busy with going from one show to another.
Yeah.
Which is good. Oh, and by the way, if you don't subscribe to Eddie's, I'd love to know why, because he is a nice guy and he deserves a lot of support. He's chilled out. He can sing, he can play the guitar, and we're not going to get any strikes, hopefully, or claims, you know. But yeah, I love the fact that we got different people in here with different viewpoints on various things. Indy hates the royals and the government, I know. I'm not far off that myself. You know.
Well, I could give you my opinion on English politics, but I mean, like, it'll probably.
You're welcome to, if you so wish.
Yeah.
You know, I have no issues with that whatsoever. Anybody's welcome to, but I will warn you. One of the problems with YouTube is people don't like you saying the truth.
Yeah.
Right. And
Well, I mean,
I always say,
I would have a kind of balanced view on it.
yeah.
Like,
Well, the one thing I always say is,
I'm not your typical Irish man, like, saying, "Oh well, you know, like England won this or England won that," but like, I mean, it's both, like, parties have hurt each other for 800 years, and that's just kind of where I stand on it.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
And that's just the short version.
yes. Sorry, just trying to find me lighter. I found one. I've got loads of lighters around me and they're all covered up. I don't give two flying craps what's going on in the politics world, because it doesn't affect me at the moment. When it does, I'll have an opinion on it. The only thing I don't have an opinion on, and I'm very honest about it, is well, I think I have an opinion on everything, to be honest.
I mean,
I just realised.
yeah, at some point, like, I mean, Irish Irish politics has definitely hurt me greatly, and it's like it's kind of left me, like, pretty much in the gutter.
Yeah.
But, like, and like, not only once but twice, but it's and I've lost, like, many, like, family and friends, like, over, like, the decisions that politics has made.
Yeah. Well, I think now, I was saying I'm thinking of going over. Well, I'm driving over, and one of the reasons is obviously I think it's a little bit cheaper to do it that way, and also if I can't find somewhere to stay because all the hotels are closed, um, like next year, talking next year, so I don't know how it's going to work. I'm hoping to be able to find a chalet or something like that if it's not being overrun and taken over to look after um, Ukrainians or whoever. And I've got nothing against it. It's just too much is being done in favour. And
sorry.
yeah, no, I was just thinking it's too much is being done in favour. And I mean, I talked to a number of different people, and there's a guy called Mr. Deegan now. It's chalk and cheese. He's a little bit can get irate at times, which is fair enough. He just says what it is and what he thinks. And he was saying that all of the hotels are being taken over for immigration purposes as holding cells, so to speak.
Well, I mean, you do have cheaper options like a travel lodge or a Airbnb.
Yeah, as long as it's parking, I don't really mind.
Yeah.
And it would also help if you have disabled parking.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, but it is better for us. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be looking into that. The wife's going to be looking into that. I'm just going to be paying for it. She'll
Well, I
tell
mean,
me
it's
when.
just it's just like a more viable suggestion just to make it easy on you guys,
Yeah. I'll say I'm I'm hoping to be able to find something, because I've never been. I've always wanted to go. Because it's once you get out of the city and into, I would call it countryside. From what I've seen on the TV, etc., it's really nice, and I love the solitude of the being out in the country, especially the country lanes.
Yeah.
I'd have to check up on what the laws are, traffic laws are over there before I go as well. Just thinking about it. I know I need.
As far as I know, it's the same.
Do I need a passport to get in, or my
Yeah,
driving license too?
you would definitely need your passport, yeah.
Oh well, in that case, I'll have to get one.
And right, I mean, obviously, if you're driving as well, you'll need that too.
Yeah, I'll also have to check with the insurance company to make sure I'm covered. I think I am theoretically. I mean, I don't see Southern Ireland as being abroad, but technically it is. It is another country with a different government. So I better double check, I suppose.
Yeah, it's just across the pond anyway, as you know. So
Indy, do you want to come up and have a chat? I'll dig out Telegram and I'll send you a link over in Telegram in case you want to. Be nice to have a chat, see how you're doing anyway. Not spoke to you for a while. While I'm doing this, do you fancy playing a song? I know I'm cheeky, but I'm always cheeky.
sure, no problem. See. Yeah, we do this one.
All right, Indy, I've sent the link over for you, mate. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah. So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell the green field from a cold steel rail? A smile from the veil. Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to train your heroes for ghosts? Hot ashes for trees, hot air for the cool breeze, cold comfort for change. And did you exchange a walk on a part in the war for a lead role in a cage? How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. Oh, what have we found? The same old fear. How I wish you were here. How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. Oh, what have we found? The same old fears. How I wish you were here.
Brilliant. Thank you. Hello, Indy.
What you haven't got Indy here. This isn't Indy. This is Charles III. Just powdering my nose with Zelensky.
I do apologise, King Charles III. How are you doing?
Fine, how's yourself?
You almost had us going. Hi, what's truth? How you doing, mate? You're like Indy. Indy's like you. He's outspoken.
Very outspoken. What?
Oh, yes, absolutely. This is Eddie, by the way.
Oh,
Indy.
no. All right, Eddie. How's it going, mate?
I'm all good, Charlie. How are you?
I'm all right. Yourself?
Yeah, good.
Good. Yeah. Go on.
Sorry, I just wanted to thank Jay for putting Eddie's link out. She got there before me, and Carl and Alison as well. Right, so carry on, folks. Just ignore me.
Right, you're looking to go to Ireland, yeah?
Yeah, apparently so. Sometime next year, maybe June.
Well, I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something. It is a beautiful country. I lived there for 5 years, mate, and it's absolutely beautiful.
That's what I believe, and if I drive, I don't have to drink, which means I don't have to touch Guinness.
Listen, I'm not being funny. But over there, it's an Olympic sport drinking, so you better brace yourself.
Well, I'm sure
ourselves on drinking. So.
Listen, you go to Dublin, right, and you'll go down a little side street, and you'll think it's a shop. You walk out the back, and it's a pub, mate.
Nice.
On every corner.
Oh yes, like I said, I lived there. I lived in Newry. I lived in Belfast. I spent a little bit of time down in Dublin and Drogheda. And it was go and have a look at the mountains of Mourne, mate. Go and sit on them and have a big fat doobie. Oh, it's the best feeling ever.
Just remember one thing: I'll be driving.
What? Yeah, that's all right, mate. Once you smoke that doobie, you won't be driving. You'll be floating down the hill. Don't worry about it.
I mean, we do have a what you call it? Like what what's the name of that bloody pub again? Like it's an English pub. I can't think of it.
Ages since I've been to Dublin, no fucking hell. Last time I went was Dublin Zoo with my son.
I'm actually looking forward to it. What I needed to check, because obviously it was when I needed a passport, throwing that one out. I wasn't going into Northern Ireland and then coming down, but...
Yeah, you can do that, but then about 15, 20 years ago when I went over there, I went through the south and I didn't need a passport. I just played dead in the car, mate I was asleep. We got the night ferry.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah.
The only time they'll check your car usually is if you've got Eastern European plates.
No, it's definitely got UK plates. That'll be fine.
Oh, you'll be all right then.
Yeah.
And yeah, the driving laws are exactly the same as what they are over here as what they are over there. Just don't fuck about with the Gardaí shit in the corner or the PSNI because they'll batter you.
No, well, there's no way I'm going auditing.
I didn't say go auditing, mate. Just don't give them any reason to pull you or anything like that because they're bastards, mate. Gardaí is in the south and the PSNI in the north.
Yeah, sorry, Weatherspoons. I couldn't think of the name.
Weatherspoons?
Yeah.
Is that the one? Is that the one just off Grafton Street?
Well, there is one in Abbey Street.
Yeah.
That's more central, but like there's another one in Capel Street, and there's another one in like the what you call it? Be down there Rings End area.
No, where was that little pub that I went to? You know, where the Spire is, the big massive point thing.
Yeah.
Right. You know, if you cross over, so if you're standing with your back to the shops, if you cross over onto the other side, not the shopping side, and walk down, there was a pub down there on the right hand side, mate. I spent the best part of half a day in there drinking fucking Guinness and Bushmills whiskey. I left there in a state for the train, mate.
Yeah, it's actually that's Abbey Street there.
I was well wasted, mate. And the thing is, I only paid for 2 drinks and the rest were all bought for me. And I was like, I left there about 8, 9 o'clock and I couldn't even walk, mate. I had to get a taxi from there to the train station and I had to get a taxi from Newry train station to my house.
Yeah.
I was bladdered, mate. I couldn't even walk. But yeah, over there, drinking is an Olympic sport, mate.
Yes, well, I'll have to start training then, won't I?
As you know, we're known for our drink. So.
Oh yeah, especially the Liffey water, mate. It tastes so different over there to what it does over here. Guinness doesn't travel where it tastes like shit over here.
Yeah, I know. That's probably the reason why I don't like it.
Salt water. It's the salt water and the jiggling and the jaunting of the casks on the fucking boat, mate. Get a pint of Guinness in Ireland. It tastes totally different.
I will probably try. I've been told that I have to take part and enjoy myself. That's the way it's been put to me. I'm going over with some friends from London. They're going to make their way up, and I'll meet them at the ferry, probably. But it's Holyhead, so it's a piece of piss to get to, drive down.
Yeah, it's easy, yeah. And if you were going to the north, you'd be going through Stranraer or Kernra. Is it Kernra or Stranraer? That's it. I always get them mixed up.
Well, I would presume, theoretically, it would be the nearest port to Dublin.
Yeah, so it'd be Holyhead for you. But I was saying, if you go through the north, if you're going in through the north, you'd go from Stranraer or Kernryan.
Right, got you.
So if you're going up in through Belfast, that's the way you go. But because you're going to Dublin, you go Holyhead.
Yeah.
It'd be Holyhead to the port and docks in Dublin.
Yep, it would be.
Yeah. Jade picked me up on the way. I've got a full car. You
should jump on the night ferry, mate. I did. I spent most of the time in the barn playing the fruities. And smoking a big fat doobie on the top deck. You got to do that as well.
Well, as long as I've got enough time to be able to drive at the other end, it's okay. I don't have a problem with that.
Well, yeah, that's the reason why you get the overnight ferry. You go for your doobie before the ferry's just about to set off. You smoke that, then go to sleep, mate. And by the time you wake up, you're already at fucking Dublin.
You don't even feel the water.
No, mate, of course you don't. Well, you do if it's choppy, mind you. So I'd take a pair of magnets and stick them to the bottom of your shoes.
So it doesn't take long from the ferry. Like,
it's about 6 hours or something. The night ferry. Wait, when I came over, where was it I was coming?
How would that be?
That's the night ferry. 6 hours usually, I think. That's how long it took me when I come over. 6 hours.
Did you travel from Holyhead though?
Yeah, I come from Holyhead, but it was like I said, it's a night ferry, so it takes. It took 6 hours. We went to sleep at about 12 and woke up at about 5:30, and we were just pulling into Dublin. And then we drove all the way up to fucking Newry. It was a trek.
I remember it was at least an hour and a half to 3 hours.
Was that daytime though?
Yeah, it was daytime. Yeah.
Yeah, I come at night.
I was actually coming from Radford, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I come on during the night, so it's a night ferry, isn't it? So it takes a bit. It doesn't take a bit longer. It's just for a smoother ride if you've got sleepover passengers, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, it took about 6 hours, 5.5 hours, something like that. Yeah, I just spent the time. I spent the time in the bar, on the deck, and maybe about an hour in the bedroom sleeping. It was good laugh though. Yeah, I come over from Belfast, and I was going to Stranraer. Fuck me, mate! It was like riding a roller coaster.
I'll have to have a look at it because obviously I need to see how much it's going to cost to get the car over there. As well.
I wouldn't cost much. I wouldn't. I mean, it's been a long time since I travelled, but I mean, I wouldn't cost much.
No,
yeah, it looks like it's Stena Line that goes over there. So
yeah.
I mean, you have Irish ferries or the Stena Line. That's
Stena Line. Fucking ages since I've been over there, man. What is it? What? At least about 12 years, maybe more. Last time I was over there.
Oh, by the looks of it, you've got to be jabbed.
Mate, I won't be going. No, you don't have to be jabbed. What are you on about? Or you don't even have to get a PCR test.
I'm just reading through some of the information.
Yeah, mate, that's all bullshit now. You forget that. You can argue the toss about all of that. You can go say, no, fuck you. What do you mean? I've got to have this, got to have that. No. If people don't have to have them to go on flights, why the fuck do you need them to go on a ferry?
I agree. I can't disagree with you at all.
So you can argue the toss there because they're basically they're limiting your movements and they're not allowed to do that. If you pay for it.
Yeah. I was under the impression that you didn't need to, but
No, not nowadays. Like you don't have to.
No.
I mean, like we're there with that shit now.
There is no restrictions in place. So if they're talking they're talking shit, mate. I'd ring them up and kick off with them.
The only restriction is like, I mean, if you're going into a hospital or if you're going into a
Still, I know it's still not then because everything got lifted. Remember?
Yeah.
You know, there's nobody around here walking around with masks or anything on like that. They haven't been for months. Even
if you ask me, they make it even fucking worse for you. But
yeah, my point exactly.
It's fine, as I say. I'll get all the information here at a time. You never know what's going to happen between now and then, anyway.
It could be another fucking lockdown.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking if it's 12 months till the coronation, then
What, carnation chicken?
yeah,
Yeah, nice, good sandwich filler.
Coronation Street.
Yeah,
or Coronation Street. Yeah.
short stay car park. I don't want that. It's expensive to leave your car behind.
Yeah, it is, mate. Unless you've got somewhere to park it that's off road or a garage or somewhere.
I could always nip round to where Jade lives and get a taxi from there.
I'll tell you what, mate. I've never seen so many people crying for nothing. Fucking hell.
I'll have to do some serious research around this and look at the costs, and then save a little bit of money to go, because I reckon it'll cost me an arm and a leg.
I reckon it'll cost you, right, for me to get over, right, so I used to go over on the ferry quite regularly to go and see my daughter, and when I used to go, I know you're not going by coach, but I used to get an all-inclusive ticket, which was the ferry and the coach, and it cost me like £57.
Right.
That's one way. But I think it's a bit more expensive for your car. But the idea is you fill up your car with as many people as you can, like 5 people, and that's the best way to get the best amount for your money.
Yeah. Well,
was it 87, I believe, like that the last time.
There you go. It might have gone up a little bit since. I reckon it's about 150 now, something stupid like that. But I'd get a return. So if you come back in a week, I get an off-peak return.
Yeah. I'll work that out nearer the time. It's just that the missus had a word with our friends, and she said, they want to know so they can book. I thought, all right, fair enough. I'll have to have a look, because it was a conversation that at one point you don't think it's going to happen, then all of a sudden it is. It's like, all right, okay. Hello, New York Tyrant Hunter. How are you doing? Another one of my friends from across the water.
Oh yeah,
they keep popping up. They come
yeah,
over.
A good place to go and visit. If you like hills and all that, yeah, you can drive just outside of Dublin, and you can pick up this thing called the Mountain of Mournes, and it goes all the way into the north, and it's a big, massive mountain range. I think it was Ice Age volcanoes they were, but they go all over the north of Ireland and part of the south, and they end up at a place called Slieve Gullion, which goes into the north. It goes around a place called Camla Loch. It's a big, massive Ice Age lake. It's massive.
I might have a look.
I've had loads of pike and rainbow trout out there. I used to send them to all the pubs in Newry for the rainbow trout, not the pike.
Well, I'm not sure how far I'm going to be going, but I'm hoping to be able to get away from Dublin and get somewhere outside.
And the best bet, Airbnb, mate, because you were right. All the hotels have recently started putting illegal immigrants in, and they're charging basically the hotels are being given £5 million by the government to put them all up.
Well, yeah.
So just watch where you go, and just make sure that it's not closure due to government bullshit. Do you know what I mean? But the best bet's an Airbnb, mate.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll find something somewhere when I start Googling it or looking on booking.com for various places, because I reckon I should be able to get everything done in one place, hopefully. But with us being 5 of us, I was thinking more of a country cottage or something like that to rent for a week.
Airbnb is your best bet. Like if you want to go,
Yeah, it
go
is.
low.
Mate, do you know why? Do you know why? Because you can do whatever you want, yeah? You can cater for yourself and everything. You haven't got to ring up room service or fuck off downstairs to bring your own little bit of food with you. The place is yours, mate.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's the best
More
way of
privacy,
doing
do you know what I mean? You ain't got some dickhead walking in on you whilst you just come out of the shower and standing there in the nuddy. Room service?
it. Yeah, well, you want to service this?
Yeah, I'll be like, do you want a service, yeah?
I don't know. Anyway, what's your take on the turd? I mean, King Charles III.
He's a big-nosed Concord-looking twat. That's what my view is. And I
Right,
can't
so-
stand him.
Well,
Can't stand him. Can't stand none of them.
well, you're not going to like this conversation, are you? There's been a conversation that, around how long he's going to be on the throne for.
Right, well, I'll tell you now, 5 years. 5 years tops.
That's what most people are saying now.
You know why? Camilla's going to kick the bucket soon, yeah, because she's not great on her legs. And I think he will step down to look after her, so he will abdicate. Thank fuck for that. And then hopefully, with any luck, William has got the same heart as his mother, but I don't think he has because he's been with his prick of a dad for too long. So I reckon he'll just balls up the country even more. So just let him get on with it, mate. Fuck them. A lot of them I don't even want to speak about them because they're full of shit.
Yeah,
all Freemason bastards, a lot of them.
I'll finish on this one, right? Out of them all, the only one that I thought would be good from a publicity point of view and may get the support of the populace would have been Harry.
Yeah, but he's been moved down to 5th now, so he will never get it.
He'll never get it.
He's got to go through William's kids, mate. So he's got to lock them up in the Tower of London. But his best bet was, well, I'll tell you that. What he should have done was he should have fucked off up to Scotland. They'd have had him as king. And because Scotland's not part of England, he's fucked. He could have had it. It might have started a bit of a civil war, but hey, fuck it. England needs it, mate. They need to get all the riffraff out now. If I thought I could start... Well, actually, I won't even say that because I'll be fucking you right up.
No, you just remember TOS, please.
Yeah. I'm smoking a doobie. Leave me alone.
No, what I was going to say was that what sort of sorting out needs to be done, I know. Let's take a group photograph of them all and do what happened when King Ralph, the movie, happened.
Oh, what? Just stick them all up against fucking vases and bowling ball. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, electrocute the buggers. I can't say that on here. I might get told off. Never mind.
Oh yeah, watch the screen. The screen will go black in a minute.
Well, that's all right because it'll get picked up on PSYOP. Hopefully, I think it's still going.
Do you know what makes me laugh? See, what's his name? Prince Philip. Do you know how many titles he had?
No,
mate. He had about 20 titles. Freemason of this, general handler of testicles, fucking all sorts of fucking handles he had. Like Freemasonry handles, like big, like high up. And now, guess who's inherited all of that? Charlie have a sniff.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I've got a joke for you. Yeah, why do people not want to change the banknotes and get rid of the Queen's head?
Go on.
Because all the banknotes have already had Charlie on them, haven't they? You don't want any more. Fuck.
Is it true that technically speaking, English notes or Great Britain notes, whichever label you want to put on it, is currently illegal tender because it doesn't have the head of state on?
No, it doesn't matter. What they'll do is they'll do a recall on all the banknotes. This is what's going to bring us into this fucking digital age now. What they'll do is, this is what they're going to do, and I believe this, right, because I've had a look at it. What they're going to do is they're going to say it's going to cost too much money to deface the notes and take the Queen off. So what they're going to do is they're going to recall all the coins and everything, and then they're going to move us into a digital currency. That's what they're going to do. Liz Truss has, they've already put the paving down for it, do you know what I mean, over the last few years. They're just waiting for the right moment, and because Charlie's boy's in now, that's it, mate. All the pieces are fitting together for them. This is their final kick in the balls to the public.
Well, I know you and I have had a conversation in the past. Sorry, Eddie. You may agree with what Indy's saying here. He likes notes in his hand. You can see it; it's real. All right, you can see your bank balance, but that's about it.
Mate,
But notes,
even if they try and
it's got
start a
feel.
digital currency, I will still go into every shop and fucking lay down a note. And if it means me saying keep the fucking change, that's exactly what I'll do.
Yeah.
For the last 10 months, I've been writing "cash is king." Spend cash. Don't buy into a digital currency. And I've been writing that on every single banknote I get.
Jade, how old do you think I am? Thank you. Appreciate that one, by the way. King George said. What do you think, Eddie? Do you think we should be going into some sort of digital currency, or do you think we should keep things as they are?
I disagree with the digital currency.
That's what they're going to do.
That's.
I don't know how it's.
It'll
You think about it. It's going to cost so much money to recall them banknotes, mate, and take the Queen's head off them, and then send out another load with Charles's head on it. They're just going to say no digital currency. It's going to cost too much.
Yeah, I agree. Hello, D-Wit. Yeah, we're actually live tonight, mate. I just think it's a waste of money. At the end
Mate,
of the day.
if they want to get rid of their money, they can give it to me.
Well, yeah.
And I'll spend it. I will quite happily spend it.
Oh, you'll have it. You'll do out your garage. You'll move or whatever.
Don't need to do out my garage. It's already done out.
Yeah, all right. You'll have a really, really nice, sweet den.
No, I'd have a nice big. No. This is the thing about me, mate. I would invest it. I'd buy myself a big, massive cannabis plantation in California. That's what I would do. I would go and live out there, mate. I would go and live out there, and I'd sell everything and smoke everything.
Do you know, the more I talk to Americans in certain areas and certain quarters, the more I wish I could actually get out there to spend my twilight years. It'll never happen, but what a dream.
Yep.
I've already been told by upstates that if I go to New York, he will make sure that I come back in a box in the nicest possible way, because the doobies that I'll be smoking now would be so much better than here.
Mate, you should come and spend the day with me, mate. Shut up. I would make you one doobie, and I'd give you one hit off my bong, and you wouldn't be moving nowhere, mate. You'd be stuck to the chair.
Oh, that'll do me, mate. So I don't have to drive.
No. You can put your feet up, suit, cup of tea. There you go, sorted.
Right, I'll sort that out. I'll come over and see you.
Yeah, well, mate, you know you're welcome anytime. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, the only downside is you're down south.
Yeah, and
to me.
Learn to fucking fly then, eh?
No, I'll drive down and spend a couple of days, and the last night not touch anything, so I'm okay to drive the following day.
Well, if you come down, you've got free parking and that. You can use my drive. You will get charged £12.50 for every 24 hours you're here, which is the congestion charge, which is totally illegal.
No, I won't.
Oh no, you're disabled. You've got a disabled badge, haven't you?
I've got disability, mate. Sorry,
that's all right.
I can't drive.
You're well sorted then. You can park anywhere. You can even park on top of a police car if you wanted to. I'll help you.
Yeah. Hello, not left, not right. Nice to see you.
Oh, not left, not right. So what are you then? Down the middle, same as me. Yep.
He's in the middle. You put a 4-minute video. What the media told us is going to happen. Media control. I'll have to look that out. Yeah, it is. I won't say it's empty in here. People they come in, they go. They come in, they go. It's one of them. I don't care. People tend to watch it afterwards when they got more time.
So, Operation Tower Bridge is full go. So in the next few days, you can be put in a box, shipped down here, unfortunately, taken somewhere else, fucking at the cost of the taxpayers. This is all brilliant, isn't it? We're all paying for this crap.
Oh, God, yeah. Sorry. It's all in the 12 days.
It's 10. It's meant to be 10.
Well,
Did you know that they had did you know they had a different procedure set up at every castle?
Did they?
Yeah, of course it did, mate.
Oh, right. Well, I didn't know that. I mean, I don't follow.
Well, from what I've heard, Balmoral was Operation Unicorn. I wonder why. If she died at Buckingham Palace, it would have been the Tower Bridge Protocol, which is what it is now, because she's going to be brought down from Balmoral on a train in the next few days.
Yeah,
and
I believe so.
She'll be lying in state, but then she's being buried with matey boy. What's his name?
Philip.
Yeah, she's going to be put with him.
Yeah.
And do you know what makes me laugh? Throughout this whole thing so far, I've not seen Charles cry once.
He's got what he always wanted: Operation Package Handler.
Mate, he is sitting there and he is bashing his bishop at night time now. He don't need Camilla, mate. He's like, yes, I've got it. 70 odd years and it's mine.
Okay, Eddie, I'm going to ask. I'm going to actually. Well, I know Indy's point on this, so I'm going to ask you because I've been asked a question, and I think it's only fair I should share the question. Mystical has asked, "What do you think of the Queen, Grim?" Well, I'll tell you what I think. She's dead. I know because I took her soul. She's actually in a little place known as the Soulless Ones.
Purgatory.
Yeah. All joking apart, for those people who are royalists, as I said right at the beginning, I understand the reasons why you were sad, etc. However, I have to disagree with you. But it's your right to feel sad, and I won't take that away from you or attempt to. You come into this stream at your own peril.
Exactly that, yeah.
I think that's your phone.
That's the Queen ringing, asking for her soul back.
No, it's on Eddie's, not on me.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'll be back.
Yeah, no worries, mate. You take your call. Well.
And then there were two. Party time then. Come on, let's try a party. Exactly.
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
No, that was Margaret Thatcher.
Oh, well, this is all right. Okay, fair enough.
This is the hag, the Masonic hag.
Well, okay, so I'm not a royalist, no matter what it means, but it's sad to see a mum die. I totally agree from that perspective. You know, allegedly they're human beings, and as such, yes. From a point of view of being a human being, yes, I do see this. You know how sad that is. Having gone through it myself many years ago when Mother Reaper died, but it's just the way it is. You know. Life goes on.
I'll say this: I couldn't give a flying fuck. My mum died at the beginning of the pandemic because of this bastard and her government, so I've got no sympathy whatsoever. None whatsoever.
Yeah, no. I do like the new nickname, Cow Miller. I've not seen that one before, so I do like that. Cow Miller. I was talking. I heard the news. Was it Thursday? It must have been Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. I heard the news because I was talking to Nutter at the time on the Xbox, and I heard the news, and I just turned around and said, "Oh, that means that we've got King Charles III straight away." And I just thought, well, how are they going to balance the crown with his ears in the way?
Yeah, I know. He's going to have him back, isn't he?
So it was like, okay.
I might send him a unicorn sweatband. There you go. And then he can pin his ears back.
Yeah, that'll help. Yeah.
It's weird how people on YouTube
Yeah, I was just reading
with
that.
no interest with the Queen. Well, listen, mate, I've known about it for years, mate. You forget.
Knowing about it and agreeing with her are two different things.
Two different things, yeah. I will never agree with anything the government or any of them fuckers have got to say. They've wrecked us, mate.
I don't agree with having a figurehead. Never have done, never will do. And I'm
not being
probably
funny,
the
right?
oldest one here.
All the royal family are is a fucking tourist attraction. That's all they are.
Yeah. They bring tourists in and they go out and about and they publicise how wonderful this shithole of a country is. And they put a nice spin on things, and that's about it, you know. What would you replace them with? Well, I wouldn't replace them at the end of the day. In the same way as I don't think there's a true replacement for anybody in the Houses of Parliament or in the House of Lords. You know,
you do know that Liz Truss will push for this digital currency, don't you?
She'll push for that, and she'll also push for the online safety bill, as they call it, just to make sure that you and I aren't allowed to say what we want to say.
Mate, I'll go and stand outside Scotland Yard and say what I've got to say in the House of Parliament. I couldn't give a flying fuck, to be quite honest.
Yeah, because you believe in the true freedom of speech.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. If someone tries shutting me up, mate, I'm going to shut them up, stick my megaphone in their mouth.
Well, I would, if things got that bad, I would probably be one of the people joining you.
Mate,
to be honest,
I'm waiting for the winter to come. That's what I'm waiting for. That's when things are going to turn really bad for everybody.
Well, hasn't Truss already turned around and said that nobody's electric bills and gas bills should be over £2,500, and she's going to put the money into it? But
that's fucking bollocks, mate. That's bollocks because
hang on, hear me out. Hear me out. Right, so the government are going to put money in to cover the difference, right, of roughly £1,500 per household. Who puts that money into the government? Oh,
we do. Funnily enough,
the
so all they're doing is they're taking it off of us to give it back and then take it off us again. It's fucking pointless.
Yeah, I've heard of robbing Peter to pay Paul, but that's
It's like I believe that if anyone believes in this government, they're fucking stupid. They've had their head up their arse for the last 10 years, and they need to take it out and brush their teeth. Seriously, anybody, and I'll say that to anybody. If you believe in this government, you're fucked. You really are. Give it till the winter. We'll see who's surviving then. We'll see who the survivalists are.
Yeah, I like that, Mystical. They've turned out to be more common than us. I've never been divorced, had an affair, or murdered anyone.
You've got the top one as well, Prince Andrew's thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, out of those 3 that you've listed, I've only committed one.
I've not committed none of them as yet.
And I'm not telling you which one it is.
I know which one. I know which one, Grim.
Yeah, I know you do. And probably most people, because I have mentioned it once or twice in the past.
No, I've never been divorced. I've never been married. I've never had an affair because I don't cheat. I got done for attempted murder, so I sort of fucked it up. I should have done it properly, but there you go.
Yeah, but did you get found guilty?
No, I got a walkout. Basically, I spent best part of 8 months, which is a 16-month on remand, and I walked away from the court because the geezer had fucked off. Obviously, didn't want to get another kicking, did he?
Well, there you go. If they're not there to prosecute, there to say that you did or you didn't.
No. The Crown prosecution wanted to carry on with it, mate. They had everything to convict me, they said. I spent 8 months. I spent 8 months going through witness statements, finding inconsistencies, and then gave it to my solicitor about I was wearing white jeans and I was wearing blue jeans, and my name was this, and I had this baseball cap on, and yeah, it was well funny. 8 months of it.
Well, I've got to say, I saw a video today.
Yeah.
Just changing the subject slightly. Right now, most people know my feelings towards Peter Pope. Right. I highly recommend that you go and watch his video on his channel, because that guy, the way he spoke to a couple of coppers, right, deserves a bloody medal for doing what he tried to do. I'm not saying that he would win because he was standing under common law, but his explanation of what he was doing and how he was and why he was doing what he was doing, I thought was really good, personally speaking. I can't show it because of copyright infringement, but please go over and have a look. And if there's any mods around, if they can find his channel, please put his link in. And there's not many times I will promote Peter because I don't necessarily agree with him. But I just thought that his video was really good. So please go over and have a look. We've got darker flowers in here. I don't first time, I believe. Don't recognize you. Steve, hiya. Nice to see you in here. I really is Peter Pope
His channel.
his channel? Yes, I think there's a 1 in it somewhere. But yeah, if you just put search for Peter Pope, it'll come up. I think there's only 1 video on there. I could be wrong, but it was brought. They published it on the 8th, a couple of days ago.
Yeah, cool.
Logman, great to see you. Yeah, in fact, if you put his link in the channel, if you find it, that'd be great. Actually, thinking about it, it's the easiest way. I don't mind promoting anyone. Really don't. I'll promote Southside Gang worldwide for those people who are into a few different things over in the States. I did a show around them as well recently. Invited a couple of the guys on just to explain what it goes on in America. Now, you think that we're bad at trolling? We've got trolls. We've got people going at each other's throats. We're nothing compared to them.
You haven't seen me on. You haven't seen me on Call of Duty. You want to talk about trolling, mate? I love doing it on there.
Yeah, aren't you on PlayStation or Xbox? Can't remember.
Xbox. Do you know what I'll do? So what I'll do is I'll jump out of the plane, yeah, mate. Relic 1916.
Is it on? Can I get that through Xbox Plus? Is it Game Pass? Sorry.
Yeah, of course you can. Just all you got to do is type in my name, Relic 1916.
Relic.
And I'll come up.
It's got to be, hasn't it? Relic 1916.
Yeah, mate. Listen, spell Relic backwards, and what does it spell? Killer. Oh yeah.
Well, I changed my name to Grim Reaper.
I've probably kicked your ass a few times, mate. If you're on Xbox, probably.
No, because I've never played Call of Duty or any other
mate,
game.
I'll have to get you into fucking work, mate. Trust.
Don't say trust. Not allowed.
Oh no, mate. As long as you've got my back and you can take like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and you can team shoot, we'll be fine.
Yeah, the only game I've ever really played on the
Don't
Xbox
say Minecraft. Don't say Minecraft.
Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh, that's a load of bollocks. I wouldn't even play that. It's not fast enough.
Oh, that's true, but it's my face.
Mate, I like fast pace. Guns are blazing, bullets are flying.
Yeah, that's because you're an anarchist.
No, I'm not an anarchist, mate, because if I was an anarchist, the House of Parliament and Buckingham Palace would not be there.
Well, yeah.
Yep, you'll probably find most of the royals in a well if I'd done that.
Yeah. I must admit, the only honest politician, and I say this in the
mate, there's no such thing as an honest politician. They're all in it to line their fucking pockets, mate, and fuck us all over.
Well, that's where Guy Fawkes went wrong.
Mate, if I'd have been on Guy Fawkes' team, mate, Big Ben would have been like a fucking rocket. It would have gone up and it would have hit the fucking moon, mate.
Yeah, have you ever thought, we celebrate, this is how backward our politics are, right? We celebrate a guy who tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament, yet in the next breath, we as a country are turning around and saying that we support them and support everything they do. You know, I don't. I never have done.
I would fully support what Guy Fawkes done.
If he'd made it.
Yeah, if he'd have made it.
Hey guys, please don't have a go at each other in the chat. You know it's not fair.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
I don't mind you having a go at me, but
Just putting up my link.
I don't want people falling out in the chat. It's not fair.
No.
Have a go at Indy. He's up here. I don't
Yeah,
mind.
go for it. Get your fucking head ripped off and I'll chip down your neck and sew your head back on.
I remember the first time you came on here, you brought your trolls with you. That
Fucking
was funny.
true what I did, mate. You know what I mean? It brings up your views, doesn't it? You know what I mean? You should have been grateful for it.
I thought it was hilarious.
Mate, listen, I get out on my own channel, mate, and I couldn't give a fuck. If they want to come in and troll me, let them try and I'll fucking eat them.
Well, I've got a personal troll. I finally got one.
It's called Susie.
Oh, no. This one's called...
Fucking 5 years he's been following me about, mate. I'm telling you, some keyboard warrior, that, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's just dedication.
Yeah, mate.
Dedication to the cause. Yeah, this guy's from the States. His name's No Justice, spelt with a K.
I'll give him no justice. Kick him in the balls a couple of times.
And he objected to me supporting somebody he didn't particularly like. I mean, when I say supporting, I was bigging him up and having a laugh and a joke. You know, it's not my fault. Did they have no sense of humour, or some of them?
Yeah, the geezer was probably jealous. The geezer was probably jealous.
Well, he said to me, I'm going to investigate you. And I went, right.
What
are you going to investigate?
Do you know what you should have said to him? You should have said, do you know what you should have said? You should have said, yeah, and I'm going to investigate your mum's panty drawer. That would shut him up.
No, I just turned around to him and said, I'm an open book. You know what his comment was? More reason to investigate you.
I'd have said you're a knobhead. I'd have called him all sorts. I'd have said, investigate me, mate. You're in the States, I'm in England, go for it. Try your best. I'll even give you my full name, date of birth.
I had another guy who I think it was this morning or yesterday morning. I was on one of the shows over there, and anyway, this American guy decided he wanted to have a sideswipe at me, and he called me an English so and so, whatever. And I said to him, "Oh, that's good, isn't it? Eh? Being racist." And he went, just fuck off. You don't know what you're talking about.
I said, neither do you, mate.
I did point that out a few times.
Yeah, that's what I said to him. I said, listen, you fucking... Well, I wouldn't have called him a redneck. I'd have called him something a bit more offensive than that. That's just me toning it down a bit, but I'd have ripped him into him.
Yeah, well, you see, I think I'm a little bit more polite than you are.
No, you're not. Fuck off. Listen to you trying to talk me down, you bastard. You think you're funny, didn't you? I'll fly my drone into your head without a battery.
You'd still be hanging on to it, I know.
Yeah, too fucking right I will. There'll be a fist underneath it. I'll probably punch myself with to not damage my fucking drone. English is a language, not a race. Yep, we know that.
Yes, and then it gets butchered depending on where it goes.
But then, if you're clever like me, you could turn it into a race, because you could have all these English people racing against each other, so it'd be the race of England, wouldn't it? There you go. Sorted that one out.
Top of truth here. Yeah, see, I can't even talk English, never mind spell it or pronounce it. But you're welcome anyway.
Mate. I speak good Anglo-Saxon, though, you fucking idiot.
Probably know every swear word there is.
What are you on about, mate? I'll make up my own. You cock wobble. There you go. There's one for you.
Mystical, you don't have to leave. I'm not asking you to leave at all. All I asked was, just leave it at the door.
Look, if you're going to leave, get me 30 grams of amber leaf, please, and I'll pay you when you come back.
And I could do with a doobie as well, but the missus is a bit busy at the moment.
Well, mate, if I gave you one of my doobies, the stuff that I get, you'd smoke it and stink your house out for 2 days. That's just one joint.
Mystical Steve's gone anyway. He's not around. Just had a look. You see, the problem is I say that everybody's welcome. You know.
Yeah, tell you what, everybody's welcome until they piss you off or say something wrong. Yeah.
And you know, it's just to me they are. You know, it's a neutral zone. That's what I try.
That's what I try to have my life like. You know what I mean? No drama, no fucking shit.
Oh shit! If you're doing a show, there's drama. Believe me.
No, there's not, because I just kick them. I tell them, fuck off, get
No,
out of my
the
life.
drama's you. The drama's you. K-Man used to call each other cock wobbles. It ain't new.
Fucking hell, you're showing your age, mate, Topper. If you can remember back that far, mate, fucking hell. Would you come here in the time machine?
Did you? Hey, you don't tell me you drag women by the hair as well.
All right, that's abuse.
No, sorry, mate.
We're cock wobbling.
Just having a laugh.
Yeah.
This is the reason why I like interacting with the chat. I like reading what they say because.
Oh, so do I.
Things like that.
You've got a bit of criticism in there. Do you know what I mean? It builds you up.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind criticism. I don't even mind negativity.
Oh, I do.
You know?
I hate negativity, mate. There's too much of it in the world already. For fuck's sake, just look at it.
You know, when they turn around to me and they say, "Oh, this is a load of shite," well, you know, you've got a choice: stay or leave.
Yeah, well, I'd rather just sit here and waffle shit and wind everybody up. Let's see how many people are in the chat. Cock wobble. Let's have a look. I can't even fucking see.
Not many.
We need to get you double figures, mate, or even triple figures. What the fuck can we do?
Well, I invite people in, but the trouble is I've gone live with at the same time as a load of others, you know, so it's the way it happens, you know.
Oh yeah, and it's a Saturday night, so it's fucking You've got to contend with exploring with fighters and fucking other people like that.
And all these idiots, people who go on the Xbox and PlayStations and things like that, you know. I say that because the missus is on the Xbox in the other room.
Oh mate, you'd know if I was on the Xbox, mate. It'd sound like fucking Afghanistan.
Oh right, okay.
I've got you on my Xbox because I was watching you on there first of all. And now I've got you on my phone, and I just muted you on the TV.
Fair enough. I've got no feedback, or didn't get any feedback anyway. So I'll tell you what. I think I'll play a prank call. If that's all right.
No, do you know what you want to do? You want to get two phones, yeah, and ring two different Chinese restaurants, mate. That's what you want to do. That's funny as fuck. I've done that a few times.
Yes. Last time I heard something like that, someone got beaten about the head a few times. All right, I'm going to try this one. Oh, it's just on YouTube. Right, I'm going to try this. See if this one works.
Go on, then. He's probably ringing his fucking missus. Grim, you don't want to be trying to ring me on Telegram neither. So who are you ringing then? Come. This the dirt. This channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All options expressed by participants on the matter. Oh. Fucking hell. Hello.
Sorry, Indy. I was listening to it.
Who the fuck are you ringing?
Oh. That's not me.
I was waiting for you to ring someone so I could abuse them down the phone.
No, I don't do things like that. I've got loads of these. It's a guy called Roy D. Mercer.
Oh yeah.
Let's try a different one. Pool party. See what that's like.
I can hear fuck all, so makes no difference to me.
Oh, you can't hear anything?
No, kind of fuck.
Oh, Well,
Why do you
forget
think I was
that
sitting
then.
here talking shit? That's the reason why. There's no. You went quiet.
All
I
right,
thought you
well,
were. I thought you were ringing one of your local delicatessens to give them some fucking shit down the phone. Like, you gave my missus food poisoning, you bastard. Now I've got the shits because of it. You know what I mean? No,
I'll leave that for other people to do things like that.
mate. I'm gonna do a live stream one night, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna ring loads of different restaurants, mate, and get them arguing with each other. It'd be funny as fuck, mate. Ring the police station and put fucking, one of the local Chinese restaurants on, mate. I've got 2 different phones, burners. I'll just sling the chips afterwards.
Oh, well, I don't know why it didn't work because, hang on a second, it's StreamYard's playing up, and that's why. You do click, I click, share sound. It's supposed to work, but I think because I'm playing it on a player, I think that's what the issue is. Oh, well, never mind. I'll work on something else. Never mind. So, Indy, what have you got any lives coming up, mate?
No, I've given up.
You're giving up?
No, I've not given up. No, towards the end of the month, I'll be going on Urbex, but I'm not going to say where. So just keep your eyes on my community tab, because it's going to be. I'm going away for a weekend, and it's going to be pure, like, the whole weekend is just going to be Urbex and ghost hunting with two other YouTubers. I'm not going to tell you who it is either. So, just,
it'll be a surprise.
You know them. You've seen them in the chats and that.
Oh yeah, probably. Let us know, and I'll restream it if you want. And
yeah, man.
That's not. I don't have a problem with that. I'm quite happy to do that.
Well, I'm gonna live stream some of it, and I'm gonna shoot the rest of it. Maybe get some drone footage. Right, I've got a church, a high rise, a very very high rise building, 20 stories. Where's this other place? Oh, I've got a few other places. I'm not even going to tell you about that place. Nah, that's going to be a surprise.
Nah, you don't want to ruin it.
No. This place where I'm going, right, I'll give you one clue. This place where I'm going, only a few YouTubers have ever been there.
Right. Okay.
And a lot of people have looked for it and couldn't find it. But me and my little team have, and we're going there. Sort of towards the end of this month, the beginning of next month.
Right. Well, I was asked to go on another ghost hunt. Why me? I don't know. But go to Jimmy Savile's old house.
What the fuck? No, mate. I'll take a shit in it. Bollocks. I'll be taking a sledgehammer, mate. That thing should have been pummeled, mate. Any properties that dirty bastard should have been
standing. To be honest. There's a place up near me. They were talking about meeting up and doing a bit of ghost hunting, and they wanted me to go along. And I said, "Well, can I come dressed up?" Because the last time,
don't dress in a shell suit with a pork sausage in your mouth and fucking curly white hair, man. Giving it, Jim will fix it. Yeah, bend over, I'll fix it for you.
No. I was going to put the robes on, but the last time I did that, someone got rather upset. He said, "I thought it was a serious thing, this."
Mate, listen, if someone tried that with me, mate, they get battered across the head with something. End of.
Don't tempt me.
Mate, listen, I'm telling you now, I take a monopod. It's not even a fucking monopod, it's an extendable baton. Try your luck.
Can you imagine the Grim Reaper turning up, though?
Mate, if the Grim Reaper turned up, he'd be leaving pretty soon with a fucking monopod up his arse, I'm telling you. He'd be walking like John Wayne for about a year.
Yeah. All right.
When he walked, he'd be going, wah, wah, ah.
Those sound effects were real, by the way.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. No. If like, I'll know if someone's following me, mate, because I take it. I set little trigger things up and everything, so I know if it's been moved. It's been someone in there. Because I'll leave it in a place where the wind won't get it, but a person will.
Yeah, I don't think I'll bother.
No.
Not worth it. It'd be funny, but it wouldn't be worth it.
Oh no, it'd be funny for me, but it fucking wouldn't be for you.
And he's meant to be a friend.
Well, it's not even about being friends, mate. It's about being a dick.
Hello, Clubhouse. How are you doing? Thanks for dropping in. We're just having a giggle. Nothing.
Yeah, of course we are.
Particular.
No, mate. I when I go into a building, I'll sit outside for about an hour first, and I'll watch and see if anyone goes in and check for security. I won't just go straight into it. Fuck that. Have a little fly about with a drone, check to see if there's any security detail on the ground. Do you know what I mean? Take it up fucking couple of 100 feet. Have a look. They can't hear it. I can zoom in. They can't see me, so it's all good.
Well, you want to stay away from the MI5 building?
No, mate. It's great fun.
I was talking to a mate of mine who's ex-military police.
Yeah.
And he was explaining to me that they're the only coppers who can walk into military and civilian, and they can just cross over. But if you're caught in a sensitive area, then they'll just lock you up, basically. You throw away the key. And I said, my comment was, well, you can't do that with a drone.
No, you can't.
But I'll tell you what is funny, and it's something you would probably find funny. Walking around with, just a console with your phone attached to it. Right?
Yeah.
And pretending that you're flying a drone.
Yeah, I've done that a few times just to see what their reaction would be.
And most people will say, you can't fly a drone around here. It's fucking invisible. But,
I'll say, yeah, mate. I've got it up 1,800 meters. Look right up there. You see that little speck? That's a bird, mate. No, what about the one over there? I'll take the piss, I would.
Yeah.
But then my drone's quite stealthy. I've got like 70% reduction on the noise on my propellers and everything. So,
yeah. Carl Answer, do us a favour. Will you drop Clubhouse's link in the chat, please, for people to go over and have a look at. I was in there this morning, I think it was, or yesterday morning. I've had to sleep some time in between, so memory's a little bit foggy. And I had a nice chat. I think it was this morning, to be honest, in the early hours. Nice guy. And that's also where I met Christian Magician. And I thought she was good. Some of the things I worked out, some of the things I didn't.
What magician stuff?
Yeah. Sleight of hand. That's
mate. Yeah, sleight of hand, smoke and mirrors, and what's the other one?
Distraction.
That's the other one. Yep.
Yeah. It's really good. I mean,
you've got to be really, really quick, and you've got to practice like fuck so you don't fuck up.
Yes. And anyone who can do it, regardless of how they put it across or whatever, I think I've got to take my hat off to them. Because they are entertainers, if nothing else.
Yep. It takes years and years and years, mate, to pick up that skill.
Yeah. I'd never be able to do it. Hello, Gina.
Mate, I couldn't leave them. My hands are like fucking pork sausages, for fuck's sake.
Yes, I believe so, because you keep disconnecting from different things at times. You don't mean to, but I've got nails which are getting too long. I need to get them cut.
I can get the ankle grinder out.
Yeah, that might actually help. I stopped chewing my nails or biting my nails. I don't know why, but I did. And the bastards have just grown, so typing's a pain in the backside.
Mate, I used to be exactly the same, mate. I used to chew mine right down till they used to bleed, and I stopped doing it. And now I click my nails like every other week.
Professional paranormal research. Hello. We're getting new people in all the time. It's great.
That's a mouthful, that.
That's what she said.
Yep. No, she said, "Oh," that's what she said.
I told her not to talk with a mouthful.
Yeah, so did I. So she's fucking spat it out, mate. That's what she's done.
Yeah, share everybody's link, please, Colin Nelson. Appreciate that. And Jaded, that'd be great as well. Race to get the links last time.
Don't share mine. I don't want any more fucking subs. The ones I've got already do me head in.
In that case, please share away as much as possible.
No, don't. Fuck's sake. You've been here a few times. Cool. Between Telegram and fucking YouTube, mate. Fucking hell, my phone don't stop. I have to put my phone on permanent silent because it just does me head in otherwise.
Well, I've done that with everything except for one, which was Skype, and that stopped just recently as well because people aren't going in. That's partly my fault because I keep doing other things instead of going in and generating humor, etc. You know, well, I think it's humorous anyway. You've not heard me sing, so.
Oh, fuck that. No, mate.
You don't want to.
Just hearing you say that scares me.
I've got to be scared the living daylights out of me as well.
It'd be like scraping a scythe down glass or something.
Oh, interesting. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort out something at this end, and
yeah, I got a good deal the other day. You'll like this.
Go on.
Right, I got an SP Spirit Box. Yeah, you know the little black one with the speaker that you get with it.
Yeah.
Usually £120. Right, I've got one of them. I got what else did I get? I got the speaker that goes with it, a little plug-in speaker. I also got 2 walkie-talkies and a spare EVP recording device. How much do you think?
I wouldn't have a clue because I've never bought anything like that, to be honest.
Well, the Spirit Box, yeah, it's PSB7 Spirit Box, right? They're £120 just for that on its own.
Right.
I've got the lot for £20. Oh, and 2 walkie-talkies at work, brand spanking new in the box.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
All that for £20, man. The Spirit Box on its own is £120. I was fucking over the moon, mate.
I'm not surprised.
I've got all my other bits as well. Oh, that weekend that I'll go away, we'll be doing a paranormal investigation as well.
Okay. So when you do the paranormal investigation, yeah, you see, you're a little bit like me in a way because I wouldn't say you're a skeptic. Yeah,
I'll see whether or not it happens first because I've got a lot of things to do before I go. So I've got to sort all that shit out. But I haven't really got a fixed date for it. Just the end of this month, beginning of next month.
Well, if you do get anything on film that's you can honestly say that it's genuine. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Go and watch my Borley Rectory video. I had a cat ball coming on to command. Like I was talking to someone. Someone was moving that cat ball and it was lighting up.
Oh.
Seriously, you go and watch my Borley Rectory video. Also, go and watch my Heliline. It's called 4 Men Got Heliline. It's a mental asylum that me, Anona Q, Ian Southam, and Daryl done together. We were getting voided through the Spirit Box on that as well.
Oh,
yeah, I've done a few.
Yeah, Ghost Lover. She did one, and she got a cat ball responding. As well.
But then I'm going to make you laugh now. I'm a stupid son of a bitch, right? Because I'm going out there to debunk all this shit. I'm going out there to prove either there is, life after death, or you've got faulty equipment or something. Because you know what a K2 meter is, didn't you?
No.
Right, it's a black handheld thing, yeah, with lights on it, and it picks up electrical fields, yeah. You take that next to your phone, it will spike like fuck, right? Cat balls, they could have a loose connection in them, but I'm not doing it to piss people off. I'm doing it to prove to myself either there is or there isn't. It's just faulty equipment. I don't know. But I've got all the gear now, so I'm going to see it by ear and see what happens.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah. Authority check. Absolutely fantastic to see you. I'm going to risk it. If you want to come up, I'll put the link in the chat. It's very rare I do that, but you're a great guy. You're very funny as well.
Cool.
Southside Gang worldwide.
Right, listen, I'm going to jump off because I need to get something to eat, mate. It's fucking 10 o'clock and I haven't even had my dinner yet.
Oh, I didn't realise it was 10 o'clock. Okay,
Five
no worries.
10. So for those of you that are hungry, I'm going to enjoy this food.
Well, you
All
could
right.
have ate it live, but no,
No,
you go
mate,
off and enjoy, mate.
I'm sure people don't want to hear a pig eating food.
No comment.
There you go. Right. I'll speak to you later then.
Indeed, thanks for coming up, mate. Cheers.
That's all right.
Appreciate
Speak to you later. Have a coffee. Bye-bye.
it. There you go, Indy. Go and check him out. Authority check. Fantastic that you turned up, and everybody else as well. Nothing was ever planned. I don't know what the hell's going on. If someone can let me know, I'd appreciate it, because I don't know. Authority check is a funny guy, and he's also an American auditor as well. So there's another channel to put in the chat, guys, if you don't mind. I'm just wondering whether or not to stay on or what. Already enough evidence to say there isn't such a thing as ghosts. Well, funny enough, it's never been proven one way or the other. It's just one of those, you either believe in it or you don't. With that, I'm just sitting on the fence. It's a very wide fence and reinforced. Jade, you're doing a fantastic job going in the chat. I'm just trying to sort out our PSYOP connection as well, but it's not working that I can see. Could be because I'm running too many things and that's causing a problem. But I do like the idea of free speech. Eventually we'll get it somewhere. Right, let's see. I'm going to put this in the chat, and let's hope that we don't get idiots in. There's the link if anybody would like to come up and say hello. You're more than welcome. But in the meantime, even lack of evidence is evidence. Yeah, I've heard that in the court of law as well. So if you want to have watch a good video, go and have a look at Peter Pope's. That was really good. I like that. I've got to admit. Please go have a look and share. That would be nice. Or tell people about it. Oh, there you go, authority check. Let me just run a quick check on my house, the right one. Great. We get the occasional troll in here, authority check, and I would hate for someone to be picking on you. Not that you can't defend yourself. I've been on a few panels with you. I've just made you blue so that no one can piss about with you. If you want to come up, I'll put the link in. Anybody else wants to come up, please do so. Failing that, I'm going to give it about 5 minutes or so, and then I'm going to call it a day. Only because I can't do this on my own. I've got no one to spar with. It's and I'll end up talking about the Queen, the King, the Prince, the Princess, and I'll make some story up. Which I'd rather do, put that together and put it on the website, to be honest. That way I can't get done for treason. But I've got a question actually for you guys. For those who've missed it earlier, have you hurt yourself in such a way that it's been embarrassing? I was talking to a very good friend of ours recently for the channel, and he was putting something together in the back of a car. So he was putting a camera in the back to connect up for the dash cam at the front. And as he was getting out, apparently, accidentally, he bumped his head on the tailgate. Ouch. Split his head open. Got advised to go to hospital, but he didn't. And a few days later, he was using a Hoover, conventionally, by the way, and he pulled too hard and the plug came out and he stood on it and he's now got a hole in his foot. And I asked him whether or not, which hurt more, his head or his foot. Now, that's not embarrassing. I don't quite know what it is. But I got a spirit talker on my phone, but I don't trust it even though it's in airplane mode. It repeats itself a lot, and I believe in spirits. Probably a spirit from the BBC if it's full of repeats. There again. These apps which you get on your phone, especially when it comes to whether or not it's a spirit talker or not, I would say that it's more than likely pre-programmed to do what the hell it likes, and it's not worth it. I hope you didn't pay for it. And if you did, you did. You're not going to get your money back. So, on the 19th of September, folks, our new Lord and Master is announced that we're allowed to have a day off so that we can all tune in and watch the procession as Queen Elizabeth II makes her final trek to her resting place, and everyone is expected to watch. I don't think I will be. I'm hoping that I get the day off. I like having a day off from work because it means that I can spend the day on YouTube. No, I'm always joking. I don't spend all my day on YouTube. Not there aren't enough hours in the day. So, folks, put a one in the chat if you've enjoyed it, just out of curiosity. There's only a few left, or you can put a 2 in the chat and we'll just call it a day. You know, which I think is fair enough. You know, we've been going for roughly 2 hours thereabouts because I actually started on time tonight for a change. I'm off every day anyway, and I don't have a TV. I know you're off. Have you had tunettes yet, by the way? Has that come across? We had a guy up earlier, Eddie. He was singing away. He rattled off a few songs for us. And he disappeared after a phone call, never to return. I hope he comes back, but I will set something up and do have a night of him singing, hopefully, and get Jade up as well because I know she'll enjoy joining in. Well, being an interesting chat, really. Okay then, folks. Tunettes. I think I'll go over to Skype after this, just for a giggle. And anyone wants to join us, you're more than welcome to. We can get the link put out, and we'll frighten everybody. We'll have a sing-song, get the karaoke going or something. I don't know. do something anyway. I was asked to get it. Do you know what? It's terrible. I just put it up here so I can see it better. So, Gina, I was asked to get it. I used it the other week, and a friend was round, and it scared the shit out of him. He used to live here, and the taps apparently turned themselves on. Hasn't happened to me though. So, you've got a kitchen that turns taps on its own, eh? Never mind. You got a couple of Tunettes moments. Yeah, Tunettes is one of these things which is starting to take the nation by storm. People are starting to sing for no apparent reason. And I still think the best one I heard this week was Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead. And the way it was put by indeed, that was Margaret Thatcher they were referring to, and I thought it was someone higher up the food chain. You know, sorry, I was watching horror live stream as usual. Yeah, I know I'm not normally on a Saturday night. The internet went down for me yesterday, so I couldn't get on. My apologies for that. It's just one of those things. Oh, bathroom taps. Right. Okay. Sorry. Just help if I get it right. Well, your bathroom tap. Do you know what? If they put if the plug went in and the taps came on, and then you got hurled into the bath, I would be more frightened, because that would remind me of something, a bit like The Ring. Especially if you got a phone call and you were told 7 days from now. Oops. I've heard a few people saying Tunettes. Yeah, Tunettes is it's catching on. Right, folks, I'm going to call it there. I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to head over to Skype and chill out, relax, get pissed, or whatever, and have a bit of a giggle. Hopefully, anyone wants to join us, please do so. And I'll see you over there. And thanks so much for coming in. Thanks for all the guests that came in. All the guys and girls from the States who dropped by for the first time. And thanks to everybody who's been in. What's that you put in? One, I've been 5 minutes behind all night, lol. Well, that's not my fault. Not left, not right. We'll have to catch up sometime. You'll need to come up. We'll need to have a chat. But in the meantime, hey guys, take care of yourselves and don't let the bastards grind you down. It's just not worth it, believe me. Ta-ra, guys. Bye.